Hey guys, welcome back to another LeetCode tutorial. In this video, we are looking at problem number 121. Let's try and understand the problem statement. Here you're given an array of prices or integers which represents the value of a stock on a particular day. So we need to come up with an algorithm which calculates the best time to buy and sell a stock and return the maximum profit that you could make within that window. So let's try and understand this with an example. So let me go back to a drawing board as usual. Here I have like a histogram or a bar chart where we have different bars which represents the values of a stock on a given day. So on the first day the stock is at $7, and the second day it fell down to $1, and then it went back to 5, and then there is another fluctuation, it came down to 3, again it went back to 6, and then at 4. So within this window, if you were to recommend a person within this window uh, when when to buy and sell a stock, you would obviously guide them to buy the stock at the lowest and sell them at the highest, right? Now when you are starting off, you wouldn't know the future prediction of the stock, when the stock would actually fall. The way we would recommend is to go through this array and then figure out where the price of the stock is minimum. So at first we are at the current index, 0th index. So the minimum price of this will be 7. Now when we go to the next index, we are going to compare the current price with the current minimum price. So the current price is 1, which is less than the minimum price. So we are going to be updating this to to 1. So let me copy here. So it will be 1. And then you are going to move forward and from here to here. Here you are going to check if 5 is less than 1. It's not less than 1. So then what you would do is, it's not the best time to buy because you've already gotten it at a lower price. Now you need to check if you sell it at this price, would you be able to make a profit? So the other thing here is, let me make another um, variable called max profit. Okay, the max profit will be, the current one will be 4. The reason being, we've already bought the stock at 1. Now you're selling it at 5, right? 5 is not less than the minimum price, so you are already at a profit. So what will happen if you sell it? That will be, the max profit will be 5. Okay, now we move on to the next day. On the next day, it's the value is 3. Is 3 less than the minimum price? 3 is not less than the minimum price, so you're still in the profit. So if you sell it here, the maximum profit that you're going to make is 2. Is 2 greater than the max profit? No. So we would not recommend selling it at this price, because the maximum price is already, we've already made a max profit of 4 at this place. So selling it at 3 wouldn't make any sense. So you would continue to the next day. On the next day, you're going to check the difference and then see the profit that you're going to make if you were going to sell it at this price. So 6 minus 1 is 5. So is 5 greater than the maximum profit? Yes. In that case, you would ask them to sell it and then make a profit of, maximum profit of 5. So this is the current max profit that you are going to make. Now you're not done right there. So you would go to a next value where the value will be 4. Now 4 is not less than the minimum price, so minimum price is still going to be 1. Now you are going to make a difference between this profit margin with the minimum price. So that will be 4 minus 1, that is 3. So is 3 greater than the current maximum profit? No, 3 is not greater than current maximum profit. So you're just going to continue. And then when you go uh, uh, out of this, you're going to go out of bounds, and then you're going to stop the iteration of the loop. So this is how you can solve this problem in a single pass. And then the maximum profit that you will be getting with this numbers is 5. So that is how we are going to come up with a solution. So as we have discussed on the whiteboard, I'm going to come up with two variables, the minimum price. My first minimum price will be my prices of 0, the first index. So because I wouldn't know what the minimum price in the future would be, so I'm just going to assume whatever I see in the first index is the minimum price. And then I have a maximum profit, current maximum profit of 0. Because I get to a stage where I have sold the stock, so my max profit is already my max profit is still 0. Now I'm going to start off with a for loop at index 1, because the 0th index is the minimum price. We already have access to the minimum price at the 0th index. Now I'm going to start off with 1 and I less than prices dot length I plus plus. Here the first and foremost thing that I'll be checking is if my current price, which is prices of I, is less than the minimum price. If it is less than the minimum price, you know what to do. We need to update our minimum price with the price at the current index. So if it is less than that, so we are going to update it with prices of I. If it is not, then you are already at a profit. So you've hit a number which is greater than the minimum price. In that case, you're going to check the difference. So you're going to update the max profit with math.max of. You're only going to update max profit when you get a profit which is greater than the max profit. So the way we calculate profit here is prices of I minus the minimum price that we have so far. So if the difference is greater than the max profit that we already have, then you're going to update the max profit. So in the first pass, we have 7 as our minimum price. Then we have updated the minimum price to 5. Now you are already at a profit because you've hit a number which is greater than the minimum price. The difference is 4. Is 4 greater than the max profit? Yes. So that's why you update the max profit. That is the logic that you use to update the max profit. Once you are done with the entire array, then you already know what is the max profit that you are going to make. So that is what we need to return. And then let me go ahead and run this solution. You can see that it has passed for both the cases. If there is no way of making a profit, for example, in this array, all the elements are in decreasing order. So that means even when you enter here, you are never going to make a profit. So that's why the max profit will be 0. So that is how we are going to solve this problem. Now let me go ahead and submit this. You can see that the solution has been accepted, and that is how you're going to solve this problem. So it is one of the most frequently asked questions in the interviews. I don't know the exact reason why, but yeah, it is important to understand this problem um, and know how to solve it during an interview. So I would highly recommend practicing this problem. So yeah, if you like my approach of solving this, please give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel. I'm going to be posting more videos in the coming future. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.